when words are not enough to really show your heart.
When you want to send more than just words, send your best, send your blessing, send a gift that speaks to the heart.
Flower shop, when feelings need demonstrated right from.
Go to Blessed Blooms Flower Shop and Gifts.com to have Amy design a special message, gift, or arrangement for you today.
Flower shop, blessed blooms.
Give a gift that speaks to the heart. From flowers to specialized gifts.
Blessed blooms, flower shop and gifts.
Call today, 864-702-3307. That's 864-702-3307.
flowershopandgifts.com.
This is why you need Bishop Pest Control. Tired of pesky invaders? We've got you covered. Meet Bishop Pest Control, your local upstate South Carolina heroes. We're experts in kicking out termites, ants, roaches, and more. Our team of trained pest assassins will make sure your home is pest-free, fast, and efficiently. Imagine a home without those creepy crawlies keeping you up at night. Sounds great, right? With years of experience under our belts, you can trust us to keep your home safe and comfortable. No more unwelcome visitors that aren't family. Visit getbishopestcontrol.com today and let's banish those pests for good. Bishop Pest Control, protecting your home, one pest at a time. Remember, a pest-free home is a happy home, so what are you waiting for? Go to getbishopestcontrol.com now.
Welcome to episode 626 of the TerryWilson3.com podcast, where we empower entrepreneurs and small business owners to reach new heights in their businesses. In today's episode, we're diving into one of the most powerful and cost-effective strategies in the modern business toolkit, influencer marketing. But we're not talking about mega stars or million-dollar endorsement deals. We're exploring how local influencers, those trusted professionals and connectors in your community, can open doors to untapped markets and help you grow your business. From CPAs and attorneys with established business networks to local chambers of commerce, chiropractors, and even commercial lenders. These hidden influencers already have the trust and ear of the audiences you're trying to reach. Today, Terry will break down who these influencers are, how to connect with them, and what it takes to build partnerships that deliver real results. Get ready to uncover actionable strategies, compelling data, and real-world examples to help you leverage the power of influencer marketing in your local market. Now, here's your host, Terry Wilson.
What's going on, everybody? This is episode 626, and today I want to talk to you about something that gets overlooked a lot, and I have been just as guilty as a lot of people, maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm projecting on you. And if I am, I'm sorry. But when people have said and used the term influencer marketing, what I have always took that to mean is I've got to go out and find some big rock star, some big podcaster, online influencer, somebody that's a household name, and just try my best to get a meeting with them and somehow get in tight with them so that they would start recommending my products, goods, and services. That is a form of influencer marketing, and influence marketing is huge. I would say it is the number one driver of sales in today's world. I mean, just look at our last election. You cannot tell me that influencers did not have an impact on the outcome of the 2024 presidential race. So if it's driving, electoral movement to that extent, how much more can it drive your products, goods, and services and the things that you offer to people? But here's the thing. You don't have to be on Joe Rogan's podcast. You don't have to know some superstar, rock star, movie star to be able to leverage the power of influencer and influence marketing. You and I have our circle of influence, people that we know, that people that know us, the people that trust us, that have been in our scope of influence for however long we have been doing business in a particular market or area. But when you can leverage the influence of others and have them and their credibility go before you and help you reach people that you otherwise could not, it makes for a lot easier ability to reach the right people, close the right deals, and makes business a lot easier. When you're talking about marketing, you think about this when, there's two types of marketing. We've always said it as far as just when you're thinking about sending out campaigns, there's the push marketing and the pull marketing. Push marketing is I'm pushing a message out to people that it's cold. They are not expecting anything. They're not asking for anything. Just a text message, something shows up in their news feed, something shows up in their mailbox, something shows up on their voicemail. Some sort of message, some sort of, compelling act now, trying to get in front of them to offer what I'm doing is going to show up. But the statistics on closing on that is a lot more diminished because these are not people that are openly in the buying mindset. So the first thing that you have to, when you're talking about push marketing, is you have to convince them they got a problem and need to act on it. Okay, so that's why I always joke with some of my insurance buddies, because I come from that space. They're the worst marketers in the world because all of their marketing pieces go right into trying to sell, the financial product or the insurance product or whatever, and I pick on them because I'm one of them. But that's every salesperson I've ever met typically are horrific when it comes to marketing, because marketing is not selling. It's two different skill sets. Selling is explaining the value proposition and teaching people how, by engaging this product or service, their problems are going to be solved. Marketing is grabbing someone's attention and leveraging psychological undercurrents that they might not even be cognizant of to get them to act and move right then and there. Ray Edwards, an acquaintance, I wouldn't call him a friend. We've only talked a couple times. But he said something very profound one time. He says, the key to marketing, and I love this because it just summarizes to me what you have to do, whether it's a graphic, whether it's a video, whether it's text, whether it's image. The key to it is joining the conversation other people are already having so that you can then pivot to a conversation you want to have. That's marketing. And that's why salespeople are horrible at marketing, because they walk right into the room. Have you ever been around someone that they're just really passionate about a sport, a game, music, or some sort of interest? In every conversation, no matter what the social setting is, every conversation sort of goes right into what they're wanting to talk about. You're hijacking the conversation. Well, salespeople are that way. They're passionate about the products, and every circle that they walk into, they're trying to hijack the conversation. Terrible marketing. Good marketing is, I want to talk about baseball and they're over here talking about, ballerinas and dancing and stuff. So I'm going to go in there and say, man, look at the footwork you have to do and the agility you have to do. And, the development that you have to stand up on your toes and do that. And all of the things in the practice, it reminds me of something I'm more familiar with, which is baseball. But, with this dance, all of the muscle groups that have to go in and then make it look fluid and all of it. And then I'm just working baseball back into it and say, I wonder if baseball players would, be able to leverage some of the exercise regimens that these dancers, because it's so fluid, and look at the lower body strength you have to have and the balance you got to have. I can imagine an infielder would have to have that, especially like a shortstop. And all of a sudden I'm working and I'm just, that's marketing. And so push marketing is when I'm pushing a message out, and that message needs to join a conversation that I am assuming that targeted audience is already having. So if I'm selling security, then maybe I'm targeting a certain area that has just been devastated by wildfires or floods or something else. So I'm going to be using imagery of fires and floods and this and that and the other. And it's like, protect yourself from the unknown. So many of our neighbors have just been devastated right now. Be prepared for next time. Call me if you have got some, want to know how. And I'm not clear on what that might mean. I'm not even clear on that area. I'm just speaking to a conversation I know that particular area is already probably having. And so that's marketing. Push marketing, you have to have that. Pull marketing is where I'm not interrupting them with a text. I'm not interrupting them with a voicemail drop. I'm not interrupting them with a door-to-door thing, a cold call. I'm simply putting out marketing pieces, and that marketing piece is trying to compel them to opt into something so that I can send them information. That's pull marketing. So you got push marketing, pull marketing, and then influencer marketing is where I get real friendly with a local business association group. I get friendly with a pastor. I get friendly with a CPA, an accountant. I get friendly with a teacher. I get friendly with a coach. I get friendly with a multitude of types of people. And I basically, in my mind, what I'm thinking is, okay, I'm going out to eat. I'm having coffee. I met this accountant, the CPA, at maybe a business networking event, which means he's got probably hundreds of business clients that he's already doing their taxes, already doing their accounting, already doing things for him. So that tells me his clientele are other business people, other professionals, at least to the level that they require an expert accountant to come in. So that's good. So I know, I mean, even if I'm dealing with individuals, these are high caliber individuals that are going to be more into the business lane anyway. So we're going to be sitting down having coffee, and I'm going to be trying to give him value. Have you ever thought about, promoting your business out on a podcast, starting a blog so people know more about you? I'd love to have you on my show. And I'm going to be inviting them on my show. I'm going to be inviting them to be able to take part in, our campaigns that we send out to our newsletter of over 250,000 subscribers. I'm going to give it to them for free. And then I'm going to ask them, do you know any? Here's what I do now. This is my business. I'm in web development, digital marketing, digital and business consulting. And then I go through some of the solutions we have. A lot of business, especially restaurant owners. Do you have any restaurant, sir? Do you have any restaurant people you do? Yeah. Well, a lot of them, they live and die by their online reputation. And I talk to them about my reputation management system, how easy it is and how it's a very affordable. And we have seen it drives up anywhere from 30 to 50% more clicks over a 90-day period, just because as we get their reputation score up and getting them scoring higher than anybody else on the Yelp review and the Google reviews and all the other reviews, then all of a sudden, as people are coming into the community looking for the best Italian restaurant, the best Mexican restaurant, the best whatever, their reviews are going to be up there. And we do that, and we do it affordable. And so for just the few dollars it's costing them a month, it's more than paying for itself, because the extra dollars it's driving into their restaurant. And so, oh man, you need to go talk to that. That's influencer. I said, well, I tell you what, could you make an introduction for me? And so I'm using that local CPA that I met, or maybe it's a business attorney, or maybe it's a real estate agent, or maybe it's a chiropractor, or doctor, or maybe it's a coach, fitness trainer, someone that owns a gym. I can't, and I'm going to shout out to Rose. She's starting a new business, and I'm going to have her on the podcast here in the coming weeks. She just sold Anytime Fitness, her and her husband, and she's launching a new business. And I'm teasing her because I said, hey, it's like, you went into the health and fitness, and now you're opening up a donut shop. That's like being a pastor of a church and now opening up a brothel. What are you doing? Joining the dark side. I'm joking with her. But she is so well connected to the community. Why? Because she had so many business professionals coming into her gym. Bert had so many business professionals coming into the gym. So that's influencer marketing. That's networking. But I'm using people that know, trust, and like her, because she has used our services before, because she has seen what we can do. She can vouch. Hey, Terry has done this for me and it's helped me here. And Terry's done this and it's helped me here. This is who I use. And I can't tell you how many cold introductions she's made for me. That's influencer marketing. So when you think about influencer marketing, here's the thing I want to encourage you. Don't just write it off. Well, I don't know any rock stars. I don't know any superstars. I don't know any. You can just start networking with your local community wherever, and start, that if they're a pastor, they're a teacher, they're a coach, they're a doctor, they own a business already, they're going to have people in their circle of influence that you need access to, and they have access to. So, there's been many times pastors, there's a pastor here in the community. One of the things I'm doing, because he's got so many people that he has influence over and trust, I'm doing everything I can to help him grow his new plant. and help him with the different things that he's doing and offering him services for free. Because why? I want to prove to him what my value is and what I can do. And as he experiences the value of our service, our products, and all the resources that we have, he can speak with authority, intelligence, and authenticity. Hey, you need to go see Terry because he did this for the church. He helped us with this. He's doing a campaign for us. And when, our VBS went from 30 people to 150 people because of what we used Terry for. Hey, you need to see Terry because he did a mailer for us, and it was going to cost us $6,000 for that mailer piece, and he got it to us for $550 because he was able to leverage some of his resources. So he's going to be able to speak with authority. He's going to be able to speak with integrity. He's going to be able to speak with some experience. There's not enough money in a vault that I could give someone for that much. Because here's the thing, and you know this if you're in business, and you especially know this if you're a business person. The number one thing you have, the number one asset you have, it's not your location. It's not even your products, goods, and services. It's your influence. And to the extent and to the degree you have influence is to the extent and to the degree that you can grow your business, sustain your business, and have, a retention in your business that will survive the COVID-19s, that will survive the great recessions of 07 and 08, that will survive political upheaval. One of the things I'm very proud about in our TW3 business, we've had ups, we've had downs. It was started in, a great contraction of the 07-08 recession. It survived Obamacare when it was mainly handling the insurance space and doing marketing for the insurance space. It continued to go when the Trump administration came in. It took off like wildfire. And then after COVID-19 and the shutdowns and everything and the pandemic and the pandemonium of politics, it leveled off. It didn't grow as much and as fast and as rapid, especially with all the inflationary things that our business. But here's the thing. Our retention rate stayed where it needed to stay. Our new business acquisition might have leveled off, but the retention stayed where it needed to stay. And it either stays steady or it grows. Stay steady. What brings that about? Influence. And you cannot put a price on influence. I want to grow my own influence. I want to do everything I can to be trustworthy, to be dependable, to be a known quantity that people can rely on. But at the same time, the only way I can expand that, because not everybody listens to podcasts. Not everybody's interested in sports and music and the things I sort of sometimes riff on here on the podcast. Not everybody enjoys my sense of humor. But there are people in my audience, there's clients of mine that they have areas of influence that if I could have them validate and speak with authority on what TW3 can do, then I am opening up a door to a whole market that I would not otherwise have. And one of the things you can do if you're a business person out there and say, well, I hear you, but what's the logistics? There's some resources that we have that you can start a strong referral program. And let me explain how that works.
Don't go anywhere. Terry will be back right after this.
Running a business is tough, your to-do list never ends, and the phone keeps ringing. What if you could focus on your daily operations without worrying about missed calls? At TW3, we've got you covered with our 24/7 call answering service, starting at just $25 per month. Here's how it works. When your phone rings, our team answers every call, takes the caller's name, number, email, and reason for calling. We can even handle basic customer support, answering frequently asked questions about your business, or book appointments for you right on the spot. But it doesn't stop there. We'll immediately send you a text or email with all the details so you can follow up at your convenience if needed. Our service also filters out spam calls, giving you more time to focus on what really matters, growing your business. And here's the best part. With 24/7 availability, your customers get the help they need anytime, day or night, leaving a lasting impression of professionalism and care. Don't let missed calls slow you down. Call us at 864-507-9696 to schedule a quick demo and see how our award-winning service can work for you. Your time is valuable. Let us help you protect it.
Attention business owners, entrepreneurs, and organizations. Are you looking to take your online presence to the next level? Look no further. For a limited time, Terry Wilson 3 is offering free high-end business websites to the first few lucky listeners who respond to this offer. These are not your average run-of-the-mill websites. Our websites are designed with SEO in mind, ensuring that your business stands out from the competition and generates leads like never before. Plus, each website comes equipped with an e-commerce shopping cart solution, making it easier than ever to sell your products online. But wait, there's more. For a nominal fee, you can add an AI chatbot to your website, providing your customers with instant support and increasing engagement. Don't miss out on this incredible offer. Visit terrywilson3.com/hosting now to claim your free website while supplies last. Act fast, as this offer won't be around forever. Transform your business and start generating leads today with a high-end website from Terry Wilson 3. That's terrywilson3.com/hosting.
You know, I was meeting with an organization up in Scranton, Pennsylvania, last week. And this organization has multiple outposts, if you will, all over the world. And these outposts that this organization has is in need of websites. They're in need of calendar booking systems. They're in need of customer management systems. They're in need of the ability to handle inbound calls, call system and answering services. They're in need of a lot of the things that we touch and some of the things that we don't purport here, but what we offer as well. They are needing all of that. And through this meeting, what I was able to do, because they are sort of the head of this organization, I set up basically, for all practical purposes, a referral program to every time they refer a client to us that is in their organization, an outpost, and they use our system and adopt our services and things like that. A percentage of that goes back to, this is affiliate marketing, but they basically have a distinctive, for all practical purposes, a distinctive affiliate link that all they have to do is, hey, we use this company, this is who we use, and everything that you're experiencing with us, when you're getting training from us, when you're getting resources from us, all the emails, the text, the voice, when you call in to the head office and talk to us, that's this platform right here that handles everything. And the head of this organization said, hey, we were spending $3,800 a month for a system that now we get more. And this organization here is getting all of it for $800 a month to us. And you might not need everything but we got we replaced everything plus got more for literally almost $3,000 less a month, which is, we're saving $36,000 a year. Plus we added services. So that's huge. That is a huge, so when the head of that organization can send that out to all of their for lack of a better term, franchisees, and say, hey, you guys are independent. You can go wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can get whatever resources you want. But I'm telling you, we, duct tape and with baling wire, put this thing together for years. And now you can get all of this under the hood, everything you need to run your group, your organization, and get it for less. And by the way, if you use our distinctive link, they're even going to give a portion back to us. So you're helping the overall organization to do that as well. It is a win-win. So what am I doing? I've set up a referral program that this head of this organization, who has huge influence, is now incentivized to share and promote the value that they're getting from me already, and now promoting it to people that they have influence on. So influencer marketing is huge, but don't write it off when you hear about it. Don't think to your head, oh, I've got to go out and develop a relationship with Gary Vaynerchuk or Mark Cuban or, Mr. Wonderful on Shark Tank, or I've got to get one of these big gurus to sort of, platform me. You do not have to do that. It could be as simple as joining a local business association in your area and thinking strategically, okay, for instance, I'm in custom gifts. I like etching things and making, custom gifts and photography and I'm like my wife, she loves doing event planning. So you know who she needs to be talking to? People that run bridal shops and are in the wedding space. Because those people are running into people all the time. That could be a huge resource. Or maybe you are someone that teaches and wants to pick. I was talking to a lady the other day that she's bilingual and she wants to be able to work from home and teach Spanish because she was a missionary for 25 years over in Mexico, and she speaks fluent Spanish and English. And so I was able to show her a resource to where she can start working from home teaching English to Spanish-speaking children and do it all online via Zoom. And she can even scale that rather than one-on-one. She can have a classroom and just charge to attend that class. And then if maybe you're a local business person that's wanting to start your own network. I run about 5 different networks. Well, one of the things I want to do is talk to a local coffee shop and say, hey, I want to sell 5 to 10 cups of coffee every Friday night for you. If I can have that room or that corner over there, I'll buy at least this. So, and then maybe ask them to be able to put some things up. But there's so many different, you have to think, what is the product and service that I sell people? What's my product? What's the products I sell? Who are the people that would buy those products? And then who are the influencers of those people? How can I get in front of those people by means of another influencer? That's how you have to strategically think of this. And as you widen your scope of network of influencers you have, it's huge. And it's a way of scaling your business quick. You don't have to, I'm a huge proponent of online marketing, online blogging, online content creation, online podcasting. I love it. I love it. I love it. I would tell you, TW3 wouldn't be where it's at if it didn't have its online presence, especially the podcast. And most of the people only listen to about 50% of the podcast. I get that. We don't have people listening the lion's share of the full hour or however long it goes. But just having that branding out there, having the ability for them to follow up and see, it's huge for our branding. And I'm all for that. And I've been able to grow my own, audience that I have and subscribers. But if I was starting all over tomorrow and I did not have, the hundreds of thousands of people that subscribe, that I didn't have the reach that we have with the podcast, I didn't have some of these things, here's what I would be doing. I would be starting small. Maybe there's a local pastor in my area that only has, 100 people going to his church. Doesn't matter. That's 100 people that I don't have access to. So I'm going to buy him coffee. Tell me about your church. How long you guys been, a membership? Who all attends? What kind of people come to your church? What do they do? What's the pain points of the people? What's the people going through right now? I'm trying to find everything I can as I get to know him. And if there's nothing that I offer that those people won't have value, I'm just going to develop a friendship because he'll find someone and talk to someone. But if you'll start like that, I'm telling you, it's a quick way of circumventing, this idea that I can only grow my business to the level I can grow my influence. You need to have your own influence. But if you influence influencers, that is a way to scale quick. So I just want to encourage you, if you hear this idea of influence marketing, don't just hang your head and say, well, there's no way I'm going to be able to. Yes, go out. I'm not telling you, I'm not trying to, rain on your parade. If you've got a podcast, you've got a blog, you've got a social media presence, go out there and try to get other people that are big time as well. Absolutely. Reach for those folks because then that's a big bang. But you don't have to make that, the only way of leveraging a powerful, powerful tool, which is leveraging other people. One of the things I'm doing for our local people, and I'm only going to do it for the first 5 people who responded, which I've already have, but I'm allowing them to leverage our list of local business owners here in the area. We have several thousands of people that subscribe to our blog, subscribe to our podcast, that follow us on social media, that, I'm going to allow other businesses to promote their business through our podcast, through our blog, through our email newsletter and stuff for people in the local area here. Not charging anything. Don't want it. But why am I doing it? Because I want them to see results and then go back and say, hey, what would it cost me to do that on an ongoing basis? And then I want to develop a business relationship with them. And some of them are already clients of mine. I just want to do it to add value to what they already have. But some of them are not. And so I want to be able to them to taste and see that the marketing and what we do here at TW3 can help them. But I'm not going to ask them to invest or even risk anything until they taste and see for themselves. It's just good business. And then it takes the pressure off me, because maybe they have a product or service that the people in my audience won't find any value in. And that way, I didn't charge anything because they didn't get anything. But it's just a way to mitigate any risk, but also show off value at the same time. Just some ideas. Wanted to get that out there for you for episode 626. Hope you're doing well out there. If you would like any help in your business, if you want a free one-on-one coaching experience, you can go over to coachwithtw3.com. Go over to coachwithtw3.com. Would love to give you a short 20-minute coaching experience with me and showing you what I and our strategies and our systems and our softwares can do for you. Because I believe anybody that has a product or service, if you got anything that you want to promote, if you want to sell, if you want to start doing, maybe you don't want to sell, maybe you want to just do this particular type of work. Well, I've said this going on 18 years now on this podcast. If you don't have people that need, want, desire, and can afford what it is you offer, you don't have a business, you have a hobby. And if you're ready to get out of the hobby business and get into the real business, and that means you have people that are willing to pay you, then call me. I can help you. Till next time, talk to you later.
So we hope you've got a lot out of the content today. Please take a few minutes to give us a 5-star positive review at terrywilson3.com/review. This helps us promote our content and continue to reach more and more people. Again, thanks for being part of the TW3 community here at terrywilson3.com. Please like and share our content, and we will see you soon.
Welcome, fellow leaders, entrepreneurs, and visionaries. Today, I invite you to step into a world where greatness is not just a goal, but a collective reality. Introducing the Elite Mastermind Group by TW3, a sanctuary for those seeking not just success, but exponential growth. It's more than a group. It's a synergy of minds, a convergence of aspirations, and a breeding ground for extraordinary accomplishments. You'll learn not only from experts, but from the stories of those beside you, fellow trailblazers who weathered storms and conquered obstacles, enriching your own journey. Imagine being surrounded by a league of highly motivated business owners and entrepreneurs, each driven by the same passion for success, propelling each other towards greatness. Embrace the power of networking, the art of learning, and the joy of sharing your value. It's not just about what you gain, but what you contribute. Dare to be exceptional. Dare to be part of the elite. Don't just dream of success. Surround yourself with those who are already living it. Join the Elite Mastermind Group by TW3. Elevate your success. Elevate your life.
Unlock the power within you. Discover the untapped potential waiting to be unleashed. You are worth more isn't just a book. It's a transformative guide to understanding your unique value in today's ever-evolving marketplace. Visit youareworthmorebook.com and claim your free copy. Within these pages, you'll unravel the secrets to identify your distinct strengths, refine your skills, and ignite the passion to pursue your true worth. Life isn't just about survival, it's about thriving. This book is your roadmap to not only surviving, but excelling in a world that demands your best. It's about recognizing your potential developing your talents, and finding the inspiration to chase after what truly matters to you. Let You Are Worth More be your companion on this journey. It's not just a book, it's a catalyst for change. Empower yourself, elevate your skills, and embrace the opportunities that await. Visit youareworthmorebook.com today and embark on the path to realizing your full potential. Your worth is far more than you might imagine. Claim your free copy now and begin your transformation.